Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create your own color by number using Seesaw. So the first thing that you're going to do is go into the color by number activity in the activities tab, which I've already done, and there will be a picture of the blank template for you to start working on. Once you've done that, the next step is to decide how many colors you need for your picture. So I've got my colors already typed up here, so I chose red, pink, green, yellow, orange, and blue. And the way that I added these is I just used the text and typed in my colors, and then once you finish typing, you can adjust the color if you'd like it to match the color that you've chosen. Once you have chosen all of your colors, then you're going to pick a number, an answer, to go with each color. And you're going to want a different number for each color. So I chose to do small numbers because for my equations, I was going to do division. But if you want to do addition or multiplying, you're going to want bigger numbers for your answers. So red will be 5, pink 6, green 3, yellow 2, orange 1, and blue 7. And I did all of this on my piece of paper before I went into Seesaw. So if you want to plan on a piece of paper first, you can. The next step is starting to fill in your equations. So you can choose one equation for each color, and then in all of the spaces that you want that color to go in, you can put that same equation. What I chose to do is to do a different equation for every single space. So I counted how many spaces did I want to be colored red. So I knew I wanted the apple red, and I wanted the part of the rainbow red, and then I wanted this little skin of the apple to be red. So that was 3 red spaces, so I wrote 3 different math equations. But again, I could have just chosen one equation to go with red, pink, green, etc., and then I could have put the same equation into each spot. So once you've written your equations, and again, you might want to do this on the piece of paper, you can use the text tool, and you can type in your equations. And the way that I got rid of the box is type in whatever you want, and then once it's typed, you can click on it, and there's 3 little dots here, and I'm going to click on the 3 little dots, and then I'm going to choose style, and then if I click here, it brings the black box back. If I click here, it gets rid of the black box. Okay, so I just moved every single equation into the spot where I wanted the color to go, and I made sure that it wasn't taking up too much space because eventually I'm going to want somebody to be able to color my color by number. Once I have finished putting all of my equations into the spots that they need to go, I'm pretty much finished. I can upload my activity to Seesaw using the green check button. And then what we'd like you to do is comment 2 friends that you would like to have solve and color your puzzle, and we will share those to your friends. Or you can have a family member color the activity on Seesaw, but make sure that you share it first so that we can see the equations that you've done. And I'm just going to show you what my finished colored work looks like. Okay, so as you can see, all colored in, and it matches the equations here.
So let's say you have a really hard time working directly on your device in Seesaw, or you just feel like drawing for this assignment. That's okay too. I'm going to show you how to draw a coloring sheet so that you can make your color by number on a piece of paper or in a drawing book that you have at home. So when you make your drawing, you want to make it very simple, and you want to leave lots of spaces in between so that you have room to write your equation. So I'm going to draw a picture of a hamburger because I just feel like drawing a picture of a hamburger today. And you can make your drawing of whatever you like. You could even go on Art Hub on YouTube for inspiration if you'd like. And just making my drawing nice and big and simple and leaving lots of space. So I've almost got my burger done. And I'm doing my drawing in pencil first so that if I make a mistake, I can easily fix it and I'm not wasting any paper. So I've got my burger done. I'm going to finish the rest of my drawing and then outline it in Sharpie. And when you've done that, it should look something like this. So I've got my very simple drawing, and I've also got the colors that I want to use written up at the top here. So now all I need to do is to fill in my answers beside the colors and write in my equations. So I'm going to use the same equations that you saw earlier in the video for the seesaw example right here. Although because this picture is different, some of my colors might be a little bit different. And I'm going to do this in pencil first. In case I make a mistake, I can always erase it. And 0. And then I just have to write my equations here in the spaces. And once I write my equations in, I'm going to cover that in Sharpie as well. Okay, now that I've filled in my equations and my answers beside my colors, I'm ready to take a picture of this and upload it to my Seesaw account. And remember, if you would like a friend in your class to try to complete your color by number challenge, make sure to write a comment on that activity and leave the name of the friend or classmate that you would like to give this a go.